Steve in Long Island. Hey, Steve, what's up?
Hi, Tom. I feel that if the other party comes up with an idea that you agree with and you don't vote for it, you're a hypocrite, because that's exactly what the Republicans have been doing for the last 8 years.
Yeah.
Some of the ideas that were coming up were theirs, and they wouldn't agree with it.
Yeah, you're right. Obamacare was a Republican idea.
Absolutely. And on the other hand, the Democrats didn't play the media. The Republicans know how to play the media.
Right.
So does Trump. And that's what our problem is.
Well, no, that's not the entirety of the problem. In fact, I would say, Steve, that's the minority of the problem. The majority of the problem is that the Republicans actually own the media, that you've got giant media corporations in the United States. About 90% of all of our electronic media, setting aside the internet, is owned by fewer than 10 companies. And, you know, pretty much every radio station in this country, all the TV stations in this country, and of course the big networks, and there's just this massive. I mean, most people don't even realize, you know, like Huffington Post is owned by Time Warner. Time Warner now wants to merge with AT&T. Think you're going to see any stories critical of AT&T in Huffington Post if that happens? I mean, just as an example. I mean, it's like the tentacles are everywhere. Last night on MSNBC, they were talking about it wasn't Gawker. Gawker just failed. BuzzFeed. They were talking about BuzzFeed releasing the dodgy dossier, and Michael Moore said, you know, we really should reveal to people that BuzzFeed is owned in part by NBC Universal. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, it's like none of us know. I mean, if you want to pass a law that actually says something useful, it should be that whenever a company represents itself and its brand, it should also have to represent who the company is that owns it. And I think Americans would be shocked how few companies actually own this country, particularly own the media. Steve, thanks a lot.
You're listening to Thom Hartmann.